What the fuck is up? Trey Vietnam in this bitch. RPM, boy. The fuck? The fuck is up? Everybody bugging. Everybody playing stupid. Everybody easily riled up. If you think Balenciaga, this Balenciaga news is, if it's shocking to you, you're late to the party, to the fucking party, but welcome. Fuck. The fuck you think is gonna really be going on, bro? I'm telling you, anybody in the upper echelons or what the fuck we got going on out here, I'm telling you, they own something. As a matter of fact, I think it's a fucking requirement to get there. When you're not down with they shit, they won't let you get up there like that. So, fucking figure it out. Now, and if that implements whoever is head of GM, Verizon, even Jared the Subway guy. Remember that bullshit he was involved in? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. But what about the pizza joint in D.C. that they was talking about? Y'all think that's a fucking game? Of course there's some manipulation and some scripted media manipulation about this shit, but they shit works best when they give you a little bit of truth. They gotta give you a little bit of truth, so that all of the truth-seeking abilities that anybody can muster can link to the truth that they is giving you, so that you feel like this is valid. Your feelings are warranted to be in this topic, and involved in whatever news they break. So they use that good shit to reel you in, and then they flip your shit, just like they did with Black Lives Matter. Fuck all that bullshit. Cause there was a bunch of bullshit, and I knew from the jump it was gonna be a bunch of bullshit, and it was. But that don't mean that Black lives don't matter. That's not what anybody's saying. Not me, not somebody white. That's not what anybody's saying. What we are saying is, what is going on within that organization in the name of a sentiment like that is some shit that's tainting the whole idea, muddying the waters, fucking the game up, and now I don't want nothing to do with it. Not that. I'll speak like that about my own shit from my own heart, by myself. I don't need to align with an organization like that while ignoring all of the dumb shit they do. Man, get out of here, man. Y'all do that too much. This cult of personality thing, y'all love that. Everybody want to latch on to something to be a part of something. Police don't even get the courage to do what they do until they realize they have the entire law society behind them. Then y'all talk shit about these kids that's in the streets to join these gangs. Like some way, somehow, you avoid of any of those kind of characteristics and how you move about the planet. Looking for acceptance, to be a part of something, to be doing something to try to right your own wrongs, or to fix your own mental instabilities and emotional instabilities and shit. Who the fuck not doing that? All y'all doing that about something. Book club or you a fucking GD. I don't give a fuck. You are reaching out to like-minded people to try to pacify whatever childhood traumas or lack of emotion or self-esteem that you have. Fuck out of here, bro. Who not doing it? All y'all doing it. We all doing that shit. Fuck out of here. Stop playing. And that Balenciaga shit ain't surprising to me. I'm at the point right now where I already assumed it. I assume that everybody way up there and on the top of anything. If you're making money and you are globally known for whatever commerce you are getting involved with because of what you're doing, clothes, cars, I don't give a fuck what it is. If you're at the top of that shit and you are world renowned, I know you with that bullshit. Period. I'm not shocked about Balenciaga. The fuck out of here. Y'all late to the party. Fuck that shit. They all own that bullshit. Y'all can sit here and wait and cry about it all you want to. Now, how many people gonna get this news or join the fucking party when realizing that Balenciaga, if this had to be the trigger to trip your shit, welcome to the party. But you late, and what the fuck is y'all waiting for? Everybody playing games. This information ain't gonna lead to nothing. It's only used to emotionally manipulate some shit, especially around certain communities or religious affiliations and sexual orientations, especially when you're both of them. Yeah, when you're both of them, you damn right you're gonna get some kind of a financial benefit from these things, because somebody's going to benefit financially from the Balenciaga thing and all this other shit. Even if it's only news media outlets who are reporting on this shit to help boost their fucking ratings, because they losing their ratings and shit to bloggers and shit. Vloggers, man, is outdoing as a whole for sure. Sometimes on an individual level, if you find the right vlogger, yeah, they outdoing views and watch time for some of these news outlets. They break this news, it's going to do multiple things. They don't break the news or do these things for it to be one-dimensional or for them to not benefit no way, no shape, or method at all. No, I don't believe that. There's always something. There's always a benefit to somebody. And this Balenciaga shit don't surprise me at all. I almost think that it's funny when I see the reactions from other people, because I've been saying this shit in my live streams from day one, 2018, day one. That I believe that not only is the quote-unquote Second Amendment really a natural right, I think it's a natural right, responsibility, and it needs to be a given that you don't have to ask, you don't have to suspect me or anybody else of it. You need to expect it from every fucking able-bodied man. Every day of the fucking week, be aware of it. That nature is calling you to protect yourself, your kids, and anybody in your zone of influence, and that we can rally behind any cause for law enforcement to do anything at all. Then we gotta know that on the surface level, face value, you're an able-bodied man, kids are being hurt, trafficked, and manipulated in all these fucking weird-ass ways. All hands on deck. Put the warning signs up like you used to do in the old days on the fucking telephone poles and say, this motherfucker is, without a doubt, involved in harming children. So, there's a bounty on their head, dead or alive. Fuck this motherfucker. The bag is out there for anybody to retrieve it. Dead or alive, go get this motherfucker. I don't understand what the fuck is so wrong with that. We talking about kids, right? So stop playing with me then. At what point do we let bullshit rules that change, that don't apply to everybody because they don't apply to law enforcement and all these other motherfuckers, right? So how is it that rules that don't apply to them but apply to everybody else, how is it that it can be a barrier between whether somebody's going to save a child or not? How? Because I can't form a task force to go, Balenciaga, we'll go to their office now. What's up? Who else? Pizza shop? We'll be there. Like, you can't even talk or act or do these things because laws will keep you from doing that. As if we don't got laws to fucking get you if you violate something. They should be like, don't hurt nobody innocent. Don't steal nothing. Don't damage no property. Don't deprive nobody of no property. And what you're doing is actually seeking to curb the pain that these children are going through. Kidnapped children, sexually abused children, trafficked children. If your intention is to curb that, and we can't find anything else that you're actually doing that is already wrong, we don't care if you guys form groups to actually go do this, and we will examine to be sure that you didn't break no laws in doing that. Don't deprive nobody of nothing. You cannot be hurting innocent people, and whoever you put your fucking hands on, you better be sure that you're in the right to try to bring these people to any level of justice or custody, because if you're not, then you'll be charged for that. Because these are the rules that you're supposed to get the cops to. When you give the rules and the green light to save children to a handful of people, because there's not even 700,000 law enforcement officers in this country. That's not that many. It's not that many. If you give it only to them to do these things and tell every other man to stay out of the fucking fight, I think you got a problem. You shouldn't be telling no man to stay out of no fight about saving no kids. I think you're fucking ridiculous. I think it's a glaring contradiction in what nature is telling a grown-ass man to do. And because of that and other fucking conflicts with things that y'all said y'all was going to agree to, don't play with me. I don't see none of y'all. I will John Cena the fuck out of all this shit. I don't see nothing, bro. All I see is kids are being hurt, and don't nobody got to sit back and let that shit happen or cast the responsibility off to any other fucking man. If I see it, it becomes my responsibility after that. And that goes for any cop, judge, lawyer, congressman. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're hurting kids, I hope somebody gets your ass, and somebody should. And it should be all hands on deck. I don't know how many times y'all get to see this shit in the news before you go, okay, what we gotta do? Got a gun? Check. Got that? Now what? Oh, do we got addresses or any kind of firm evidence or information? Let's launch an investigation. Does any of this shit warrant an arrest? Yeah, give me that address, because we'll go there, and then we'll make whoever the fuck is in there lay the fuck down until we figure out what the fuck is going on. Because I've been saying, the day I can clear the time and effort that it takes to align with some of these social media personalities who are setting up sting operations and shit, I think what they're doing is great. Awesome shit. It's almost petty, because you're setting people up on a sting so you can catch a guy for what he hypothetically would have done. I want to kick a door where they are harboring children. I want to go in there, kick the door, and then let the chips fall where they may. And motherfuckers in there won't smoke, it'll be smoke. Free these fucking kids. All hands on deck. I shouldn't have to ask no permission, and whoever thinks that I sound crazy is suspicious. You are suspect, bro. You are a fucking weirdo. Don't stop me. Don't tell me not to say nothing. Leave me the fuck alone. Silly motherfuckers. I swear, I got a superhero complex. Because this shit be putting me in a zone that I feel so in the right for wanting to hurt people that hurt kids that I cannot see how anybody would want to stop me or tell me not to say that or to not do anything about it. Anybody who would want me to not feel like this, man, fuck you, man. Say it to my face that, hey, there's the problem, but I should stay out of it. Yeah, there's a problem, but you shouldn't say that like that. Say it to my face that I shouldn't. Because you're going to look suspicious to me. Because we all know that there's a tipping point in the idea of order, or what y'all call order, which is not order at all. It is extreme chaos. To put the illusion of authority in the hands of a few fucking men when we're all men, so that you can then pretend that those men who have achieved these oaths of office, badges and uniforms, other titles like lieutenant, governor, congressman, none of these bullshit things that were made up by men, they could have easily just not have happened. It's a manifestation of what did not have to happen. What had to happen is reality. Everything else is some shit that some people made up, trying to make these rules and set these boundaries that they expect everybody to fucking fall in line with, or else meet violent resistance. I say ride with the nature, and anybody who tries to stop you shall meet a violent resistance. That's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to stick up for the nature. And nature says protect the kids at all costs, and anybody telling you not to do that better get the fuck out your fucking way, or you will run their ass the fuck over. That's what's supposed to happen. Like, not a care in the world for any of the opposition. When you talk about saving kids. No care. Zero give. I give no fucks, bro. No fucks about feelings or opinions or magical writing on bullshit fucking paper that would tell me not to want to protect these kids enough to do whatever the fuck I gotta do. Nature says do that. Anybody else saying anything else can kiss my ass. And I'll fight you for that shit in front of me if you said it. And if you happen to be guilty of hurting some kids, I will put your ass in the fucking dirt. Now. And I should be able to say that and people go, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I kind of feel like that too. I ain't mad at Trey for that. Anybody who don't get that reaction to what I'm saying, I bet you stay away from me. I bet you do. I hope I scare you. Stay away from me then. If you think I sound stupid or crazy, I will fuck your life up. Fuck out of here. Might get time for that bullshit. Hold the fuck up. All this fucking dumbass shit. I swear, bro. The ATF, they on some bullshit. These motherfuckers are known. The ATF is known for confiscating firearms from people when they say they can't have it. And then these motherfuckers go sell the guns. How many fucking ATF agents been caught doing that shit? Fuck the ATF. It's a gateway for people who ain't shit to get an authority position and then abuse it. There is nothing else that will ever be done with that shit but that. And all of the good shit that the ATF could possibly ever do, which is almost nothing, and any other law enforcement, all of their good shit is everybody's responsibility. This is where the chaos comes from. Y'all telling a whole bunch of heroes to stay out the fight. Fuck out of here, ATF. All this bullshit they talking about, these guns and shit. The ATF just ran down on an active naval officer or some shit. I think he was still enrolled in his duties. They ran down on him, fucked him up, accused him of a whole bunch of shit, dominated his whole fucking life, took all his fucking guns and shit. And they do this to big people like that before they do a whole bunch of little people, so they can set the example. If somehow this shit goes over and they are successful in never being challenged, never being prosecuted at all whatsoever about what the fuck they did to this naval officer. The ATF just did this very recently. If they can get away with that, then they go, let there be a lesson to the rest of you motherfuckers. If we can do that to him, Trey ain't got a chance. If we can tell Kanye to shut the fuck up, Trey ain't got a chance. If Kyrie bitch out and fucking apologize, we expect all of y'all to bitch the fuck out and apologize. Don't say shit to us. That's what they're expecting. And the whole time all this shit is going on, the ATF is marching from coast to coast talking that punk shit. Like they run shit. They can't even make no laws. They are literally constitutional felons. It's illegal for them to be armed. Are y'all crazy? Now, I don't want to call no action or nothing. But what I will say is, constitutional felons will just continue to be constitutional felons, and they will take this beautiful country that you claim you love off into the fucking sunset, over the fucking cliff, and down into a fucking pit of fire. If y'all don't go, man, stop that shit before we fuck y'all up. I'm just hypothetically saying. If you allow them to keep on going the way they're going, they will keep marching this shit because they're not going to stop on their own recognizance. They're not going to use their own brain, hearts, and legal fucking understanding of what the fuck is going on to stop themselves from going overboard, so stop waiting for them to stop them. Fucking retards. Everybody bitches, everybody pussy. And I be trying not to get out here like this, but I'm frustrated because I try to give every man the benefit of the doubt to say that you are not a pussy, that you do have a line, that if it is crossed, the beast inside of you will rise, and you won't let nobody fuck with you, bro. That's the credit I try to give. Credit I try to give every man. And that's fucked up. Because I thought they was. I try to respect every man for being like this. Even with my guns on me, I don't see no man that I think that I can punk. I be feeling like, I can't see his gun, it don't matter. If I try to bully this man, what if he, boom, spaz the fuck out and he wins the fight because he not playing that shit. He not going for nothing. I feel like every man is capable of doing that. So when I feel like that and I don't see it in the world, I'll be disappointed. Because I should be able to, in public right now, to pass my fucking card out to go, yo, Balenciaga ain't, that's the tip of the dick, bro. This big going on. If you think it's only them, you're crazy. How many judges, politicians, and athletes, and fucking musicians, and celebrities, and rappers are involved in similar shit in the shadows that nobody notices? I say, we go sniff all their asses out, make them all fucking yield right now. It all stops today. Sign up with me. We'll plan, and then we will go. Gather all the information and your evidence. Do as much as you can to work with police departments in the jurisdictions that you find yourself in, looking for these people. Different leads, clues. Give your own information to them and say, yo, I race you to the fucking finish line. Here's all the information that we have. If you get to them first, then okay. In the meantime, here we are. Don't stand in our fucking way. We finna hunt whoever the fuck is fucking with these kids, and we're not stopping at nothing, bro. Don't talk to me. That's what should happen. And they should go, sir, yes, sir, when I say that shit. Because if they stop me, there's a problem. With the system, with everything, and at that point, turn the fucking dinner table over. Now we don't give a fuck about nothing. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all tweaking, bro. I shouldn't have to be this hyped up, man. About another fucking news broadcast that make the world look more like what conspiracy theorists have been saying than what these naysayers have been trying to say, as if the fucking world is a big amusement park. Especially this fucking country. And if you think a day in the life of an American is a fucking day in Disneyland, then you don't know a rat when you see one. Because Biden It's got the fucking Mickey ears on and the funny fucking nose and the big fucking shoes, fooling the fuck out of a lot of y'all while y'all think everything is okay, and that's why you motherfuckers get what you deserve. You get what you deserve, bro. Because the only thing that will ever happen is the shit that you let happen. If you see some shit happen, then you got to tell yourself inside your head, I got personal responsibility, and the rest of the fucking world does too, right along with me. Because what we see that we recognize for being bad or evil, sad and dangerous, that continues after we lay eyes on it, you know that's your fault that it continued. Period. Now get your fucking shit together and get a fucking gun and then tell anybody that's hurting kids that they gonna die for that shit. Fuck out of here. Woo bang. Trey Vietnam in this bitch. Stop being pussy while all these kids is out here being hurt. I say put a fucking child molester in the fucking dirt. Fuck them. And I don't care who they is. I don't care what office you got, what job you got. I don't care. In the dirt you go, pussy. Fuck out of here.